Oh boy, it's the Apple Store. After much anticipation, we're finally getting to see the Apple Store launch in Dubai. Yesterday was the launch event that happened over here. I was in line and we went through the whole experience to see what the Apple Store has to offer in the region. Thank you. Hello, Dubai. So, the Apple Store, everybody. Traditionally, Apple stores have always been in cities, where in the centers, in the squares. They've always been in places where people go. And here in Dubai, people actually do go to the malls more often than otherwise. But wait, let's rewind that bit and get a better look at the Apple Store from outside. The Apple Store, like many of its versions around the world, has a big glass entry. It's not really a door or even a gate. It's just pure glass. Logo, there's no brand. It's just big slabs of glass right in front of you. It's a big facade. It's not a majestic facade, and really, there's not much of a bang to the entrance of the Apple Store. It's pure glass. It makes you actually feel small when you walk in. These glass sheets would rotate to align together and close the gates of the store when it's due time. The psychology behind a big facade, and that's been used for decades. It also gives you a communal feeling, a feeling of experiencing the store together with everybody in it. Speaking on communal grounds, there is no Genius bar or service counter. In fact, there are allocated iconic Apple brown wood benches. You won't find any main cashier desk at this store. What you do get is all employees are able to carry on transactions right from where you are. They carry a payment system linked to their custom iPhones that take cash as well as cards. There is no news of Apple Pay or when it's coming in the region. The iconic benches that showcase the products around the Apple Store are well spaced out and particularly comfortable in height as well as in texture. In fact, you experience the product with everybody around you. It's like an interactive showcase of a product and it really works. The one right in the middle is the Apple Watch, and it's a big array of Apple Watch experiences. You can go ahead and try all the kinds of Apple Watch and even the Apple Watch edition. This is the gold version of the Apple Watch. Apple is still going to want to encourage communal experiences, but when requested, a woman can get isolated service, and this is definitely keeping an account of local culture. Literally, at the center of the store is where the garden is at. I really love this bit. It's a garden bang in the middle of the Apple Store. It really doesn't need to be there, but if I were to be poetic about it, it's almost zen-like being surrounded by them. The garden area roof features some sort of well-done artificial natural lighting with bamboo checkered roofing, and I'm almost certain the air feels cleaner. The garden, for a lack of a better term, is, well, a chill-out zone. While you can have technicians and geniuses conversing with you, you also have some space left around the store to just chill. Behind the whole garden is the big, gigantic screen on the Apple Store. It's towards the far end, and what you also have in front of that screen are little benches and chairs. The idea is to have events here, is to have localized events that Apple would support. All along the walls of the store are different experiences. You have headphones, iPhone covers, accessories, cables, adapters, and you have the Apple TV. You also have foliage between them that I think is just there to add symmetry with the garden in the center. So, what can you buy at the Apple Store? Well, pretty much everything that's announced so far. You don't get the new Apple TV or the iPad Pro. In fact, most of these devices are set to officially launch later in this region. That makes the Apple Store a great first point for new products. If you ask any of the retail employees, they really know as much as we do in this case. You do get the best price for the best experience, you get the best price for all Apple products, you get top-notch service for your Mac and all your devices, and that's probably worth it. These employees aren't just fresh recruits. In fact, they come from Apple stores all around the world.
I don't think any other company does this level of detail in the stores. In fact, I don't think any other industry has this. I think Apple's trying to offer you that experience, the best experience to get an Apple product.
I really like the Apple Store. Apple is now going to be in more verticals than it has ever been before. It's being big on culture and the region, and is going as far as hosting regional events. Apple Music and Apple Watch are the most recent and the most human products Apple has made. And the Apple Store in Dubai is probably the most human Apple Store I've ever seen.
You know what's interesting about the store? About this mall, in fact, like it's positioned in a place where you've got glass all around you, and at any time of the day, there's always sunlight falling through over here.